Sorry about the weird edit, but I'm back, guys, and then it's part 2 of my conviction story. Apparently we're only allowed 8 minutes of clipped images, I guess, so... Alright. With that being said, let's get back into it. What I was saying in the last video, I ended with the things that I discussed with my buddy before the church service I was convicted in. And I talked about a lot of things, but I think the biggest things for me was insecurities and this false ideology that I was useless, something I'm still dealing with every day. Constantly finding ways to make myself feel not useless. Recently it's been Daisy and helping my friends with their server because it makes me feel valuable. Makes me feel important, makes me feel like needed, right? It's not just me being there, right? And I think that's why I also don't like playing COD solo, because when I'm playing other people, I don't know, I feel less alone, I would say. And this is by no means a pity party. This is merely me describing the way I felt before and after, I found my Lord and Savior. The night of the church after our conversation was rough. At the beginning, I wasn't feeling it. It was going right over my head, which is normal. A lot of us feel that at church, and that's fine. But then the pastor had made a reference to one of the quotes, and the talk was talking about that it's okay to be alone, that everyone's alone and that everyone's suffering, but it was all part of his plan, in the good old book. And then they start singing like they usually do, because it was a Pentecostal Baptist style church at this college. They like to say the non-denomination, but they're really definitely those two, heavy in those two. And I felt heavy, right? Like someone was sitting on me, almost. And then at the end, they always do a worship thing where you guys, everyone in the church gets I think it's 20-25 minutes or whatever to come to the front and do whatever they need to do, right? 3 times they usually yell. First in the beginning, one in the middle, one near the end. The first 2 times, I ignored it. I was like, I don't need this. I got this under control. Then I think it was my buddy Dylan and my friend, my roommate, looked at me and they said, just go. Let it happen. Open up. It's something about just those words. Let it go. Allow it to happen. Open. It broke me. It broke that wall. That wall that I had, that shield, crumbled to a million pieces. Like it didn't exist. And I have never ran to an altar and get on my knees and cry like that. I mean sob. In such a long time, if not ever. And I've never done it since. I remember praying with my buddy Dylan. He came up after everything happened and we prayed. And that was a sense of peace for the first time in my life. It's the first time I felt not alone. That I felt like my soul had been lifted. And I wanted to make this video for the pure fact of that loneliness that's haunted me for so long, unfortunately, is back. If you guys haven't taken notice to it, it's very obvious once you look between the dots on my videos. You can see there's moments where I lash out, where I'm violent, for unknown reasons, and that's the unknown reason, right? I've hated it, but that is something I think can be learned from, right? No matter your religious beliefs, we all do suffer, right? We all go through pains, divorce, cheating, marriage, death, financial struggle, homelessness. Those are things we all eventually go through in some way or some form, and it's rough for a lot of people. It is. But if you take one thing from this whole video, this whole rant, is that even though I feel unloved, and you may feel unloved, that he's always there, right? He's always there, and I think that's all that really matters. I wanted to say this quote, this verse from Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord of your God will be with you forever and wherever you go. It can be hard for us to reach out. I know I've thought things that I think people knew, they would probably look at me different or treat me differently. But we all do, right? And so, before I end this video, I'll leave you guys with my favorite verse. Very generic, some would say, verse. But it's something that has always been there for me. And it is Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. And he goes on to say in Isaiah 41:13, for I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand. It is I who say to you, do not fear. I will help you. If this video is helpful to anyone, if you feel anything in this video, let it happen. Be open to it. And don't be ashamed. We're all wonderful. We all will suffer. It's a part of life. To the next one. Love you guys.